priority up towards the top side of the map, and I'll be honest, I don't know how Galio does against Vara's
No,
Bomb.
what? Call yourself an analyst.
So we'll have to see how that one plays out, but they should have a lot of options in the early game, and as we said multiple times, the early game has decided how these games play out, so I feel like even with all this craziness coming out from G2, SKT on paper look like to be in the favorable position.
And here's my respect point to G2. If both teams come away from a draft, G2 and their opponent, and they both feel good about it, I'm more worried about G2 feeling good about their draft because their ceiling and the chaos and unpredictability it heralds is terrifying.
I agree. The G2 variance between their best games and their worst games substantially larger than G2's. At the beginning of this tournament, we started putting teams into buckets. The methodical control teams and the explosive chaotic ones. These two drafts are the epitome of a bucket stylization. And we get to see which one reigns supreme and advances to the MSI finals.
Let's bash the buckets, boys, as we jump into Game 5 between SKT and G2. We got a Pyke in the top lane. We have Fakers LeBlanc. What better way to round out this series?
And of course, we know how Kobe feels about buckets, so he's rolling over on the analyst desk in disgust. Let's take a look at the early game decision-making. Remember, when into the bottom lane, Wonder obviously going to use that mobility to potentially help out. He was going top, now come back down. Faker gets knocked up from the Unburrow, but look at the teleports here from SK Telecom. Khan is going to be helping out. Caps is going low. Unburrow once again. Clit is the first target. Depth from the low. That's going to be first, but the latest of the series. Everybody's in the jungle. Caps goes down. It's a 1-for-1. Now Mata's in trouble. Summoning heal will buy time. Slicing Maelstrom is flashed away from defensively. G2 Esports won't find a Bone Skewer. They won't find the follow-up CC. It's a 1-for-1.
We just pack up and leave the lanes at 7 minutes, 5v5s. Why not? It goes 1-for-1, no reset on Wonder's ultimate. Did not actually get the execution, didn't share the gold. Potential for it, but I don't believe it did.
Best international meta as a viewer. Much even CS it's plus 10 in favor of Faker over Caps. And crucially, Perkz has got access to that unleashed power. Jankos senses it as well. The stun comes out. Here's Clit. 3v3 in the bottom lane. Vision is denied on both sides. Mickey goes forward. Chain of Corruption starts to spread. Jankos is inside, but Mickey's the first one that's in trouble. Now Clit is being turned around. Caps is coming in. Frozen Tombs available in a few seconds. Unleashed Power plus Void Rush. That gives one to the LEC representative. Mata gets caught in the winds of war, and Europe get 2.
G2 Esports find successful kills towards the bot side of the map. Both junglers showed up. Both junglers were looking for an opportunity as all of the summoner spells were down. But it is G2 that end up coming out on top. Now, Faker is looking for an answer towards the top side.
He's going hunting. Wonder's got a flash available to him out of vision, so the regen is so powerful on that champion. Faker's just going to wait in the wings. You can sense, you can...
First damage. Lot to like about G2's position, and they take the first Drake.
Oh, here's Wonder. Faker's got a flash available. He's rooted in place, caught by Lissandra ultimate, and he's killed from below. Pushing the wave as well. The roaming pirate picks up the kill onto Faker. Mata does get caught by the stun, but no further follow.
And this is something we're going to be seeing.
It's more damage-centric Jarvan build. Mid lane.
All right, Faker gets caught up by the Bone Skewer. Insta-cast by Cap. 1, 2 dunks for Wonder. He's 4-0. It is at the cost of Caps' life, but Khan's able to escape Scatter the Weak and the Bone Skewer. That was by such a close margin. The tower is still alive, though. Here comes Khan. Slicing Maelstrom available. Unleash power from Perkz. He's in trouble, going low. Mickey uses the ultimate to jump down. Wonder's unstoppable. 5-0 on the Pyke. G2 Esports are up 4,000 gold. And then
he's looking for whoever he can find, and Perkz is the target.
All right, Perkz still has flash available to him. Throws out the ultimate. That's the hourglass used by Khan. Chain of Corruption catches one. That's a kill into Jankos already. Advantage SKT. LCK are turning this one around. Despite the 5,000 gold deficit, they've got enough now to turn the pressure back onto G2 Esports.
G2 couldn't actually get in the fight and actually have Wonder play a role, and Caps might actually be caught in transition.
All right, let's find out what he can do. Caps is going to use the claw to get to safety. Still gets rooted in place by Faker's chains. He's sitting on the flash as well. Can self-cost the ultimate if needed to buy some time. Wonder now can hop over the wall and get a multi-man stun. Decides against it.
on the Lissandra, the Syndra, and blow one person up. Varus needs time. Can SKT buy that time for Ted?
Wow, look at Caps. He's coming in from outside of vision. Boneskew's already caught Mata. He's going to buy time. Mickey gets a 3-man taunt. Caps is waiting for the ultimate for that. Khan throws down the Maelstrom and uses the Hourglass. That's a shutdown on Wonder. He can't do more, but it's a trade. Top laner for top laner. Another fantastic taunt from Mickey. 3 more die in favor of G2. Mata is running for his life, and G2 turn to burn more objectives.
4 members on the SKT squad die after taking down Wonder. They thought that was it. They thought they could turn it around, but the damage from Caps and Perks was still there. Jankos with the beautiful flash knockup to set up the rest of the team to find the execution. SKT falter, G2 extend the lead.
Europe, your once vilified G2 Esports is on the verge of taking down SKT thanks to plays like this.
And Khan, if you watch, Mickey starts it off perfect taunt flash. Khan plays this perfectly. Notice he gets the stasis up and ults beforehand to try to control. We're on the Inferno.
We are indeed. It's actually picked up by Faker. Jankos is buying some time. Wonder manages to get the Bone Skewer. Jankos is buying some time, but at what cost? Khan is now stuck inside the pit. Mickey gets once again another good taunt, but the Dragon was picked up by SKT. Caps completes the teleport, is running for his life, takes the Glacial Path out. G2 may consider a re-engage because Teddy's not here yet. The Skewer catches Mata. Where's the Ghost Water dive? Not waiting for it yet. Just waiting to see if the...
alleviates a lot of the map pressure that G2 look to push forward.
Man, Mata just keeps getting caught by these taunts. Bone Skewer goes up, but that's a big miss from Wonder. Can't found the damage on the back end, though. Slicing Maelstrom hasn't got any kills. Jankos is buying some time, but at what cost? That's a great scout of the week, but it's SK Telecom that are winning the fight. They turn their attention to Mickey. He goes golden for a few seconds. Wonder's done nothing. He's been watching from the sidelines. He finally gets a kill, but he doesn't get the reset. Now they're trying to turn it around. That's 2 for Wonder. He turns it back. Clint escapes with his life. All of a sudden, Caps is left alone. Teddy, look at that auto attack! Rat-a-tat-tat! And G2 goes splat!
From 7,000 gold down, they win a team fight. They actually keep 10.
Enemy jungle with all this red side vision.
All right, Mickey's now going to be in a little bit of trouble. Forced to flash defensively. Of G2's gold lead, most of it's on Cap. He's gone in. Mata's caught out. Teddy's been able to flash for now. Caps uses the self-cast on the ulti, and Khan, he managed to get the slicing Maelstrom off. It's a 1-for-1 so far, but Wonder's still alive. That's a 3-man stun from Perks. The Bone Skewer sets another up. They've traded top for jungle. Clint is down. Jankos goes up, but he can't take down Faker. So far, it's a 2-for-2. Wonder's running for his life. He can't find the stun. 2-for-3 at the end of the fight in favor of SKT.
And it's SKT that are continuously coming out on top of these fights. Wonder now has just spotted Mata.
All right, he has indeed, but look at the stun. That's just massive. Teddy gets the shutdown goal. 6, 1, and 5. The gold lead truly doesn't mean a thing. And SK Telecom, they might be able to burn Baron.
Oh, the pings are on Baron, but they don't have a lot of health bars to it. Faker's going to have to tank it up here. TP up on Caps in 10 seconds. This is not going to be an easy take. Mata denies the blast plant, and here we go.
They're actually doing it right now. It looks like Caps is going nowhere near the pings. Oh, here comes the teleport from Caps. They need to go and contest this.
All right, this is a challenge on both sides, though. Khan has managed to make it to the river. Caps has thrown down a ward. He's got vision. The claw will tag Mata. Mickey's going to be in range as well. There's no flash available, and he may need to Justice Punch over the wall. Baron has been interrupted. Teddy is trying to step forward. The taunt is going to come out. Caps is trying to find the kill. Mata's in trouble. Faker's low, but they've already got one onto Mata. Where is Teddy? Follow his HP bar. Khan flashes up the wall. Teddy's dead. Jankos is in the pit. G2 Esports have been gifted and donated a Baron from SKT. That's a dunk from Wonder. Death from below for the double, for the ace, for the Baron and the base.
G2 obliterate SKT. Look at all the death timers. They're looking to stamp their authority onto the SK Telecom dynasty and make their way to the final.
Baron empowered minions are pushing into the base. The gap be damned. Champions can fall, gods can bleed. Where were you when the West rose up to conquer champions? G2 Esports eliminates SK Telecom.